Hi, my name is Wayne and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about another B5 service. This is changing the cabin filter. We did it with the 2016 Mercedes-Benz S560. We're going to do it this time with the 2018 Mercedes-Benz S560. And the procedure will probably be a little bit different, but it's the same concept. Alright, so the cabin filter is A222-830-0418. See what needs to be done. Alright, so like the Mercedes-Benz S560, there's screws that we have to remove, and we'll just see if we can get underneath. I'm going to pan the camera up, and this panel where my hand is at, this is what we're going to remove to access the filter. So let's see, so we're looking at hex screws now. Alright, so right now in the Northeast, it's a brisk 28 degrees. Those of you, like I said in my other videos, if you love the cold weather, come to New York. But to remove the hex screws, we're going to use the T20. And this is what it looks like. It's basically a hex. And we'll go ahead and use our extension and a 3/8 ratchet. As long as you have the right tools, this will be a breeze. All right. All right. With two hands, and pull it down while I unscrew with the other hand. All right. So able to pull that down, and the light switch right there, so you got a little tab right there. We're gonna disconnect it so you can pull the whole thing down. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect the wire, which is just pushing the tab right there on the top. Push this down and then pull back. This comes out like that. See if we can pull this plastic cover off. Until the whole thing comes out like that. So this is what the bottom of the plastic, and there go the light. So if we come over here, let's put this out of the way. Come over here, look on the bottom, we can see our speaker against the wall. Or cabin filter is those white little tabs that you're gonna push so the filter can actually drop down. It seems like we have screws there, one screw there. Let's see if my hex will actually loosen it, and it will. All right, so it's good to know, and this wasn't in the manual, but we can go ahead and loosen out these two screws here, one on the other side. We're going to do the rest by hand. Now remember, for the 2016 Mercedes-Benz S550, we didn't have to do this. We just pulled the tab and it actually came out. Alright, so that one's in the corner. And you can probably see that the cover is actually coming down without a lot of force. Just gonna go ahead and loosen it a little bit more and do the rest by hand. All right, we're gonna take the rest by hand and dig our dirty cabin filter. And we want to notice the orientation. You got the little barcodes on the bottom, and this is the first time I'm actually changing this. So if it was like the air filter, you can see the second cabin filter in the back. All right, one's here and the other one's in the back, and it looks like they're on an angle. All right, so we'll notice the orientation, and this is the cabin filter. All right, we'll go down and we'll push this down like that, and we have that. All right, so we'll just pull this one like this, pull it out. Notice the direction of the filter. You got the two holes at the top, and you know, the little barcodes on the bottom. So this one will be like this, and this one is at an angle, if you can see it properly. And we're gonna put them in the exact same orientation. We'll take this one out, and this one, of course, the holes at the top, and then just pointing down. So the only difference I can see between the 2018 Mercedes-Benz S560 and the 2016 Mercedes-Benz S550, the S550 didn't have the two screws that we had loosened. The cover just came off, which in my opinion is a little bit easier to work with. But as long as you understand the concept of changing the cabin filter to the air filter, like I said, things could be a little bit different, but if you can change one, you can change them all. You just have to read the manual and just get comfortable familiarizing yourself with, you know, the procedure. But same thing. So now let's go to our filter. All right, we'll open this up, take them out, and we got the two holes at the top, orientation. We got the barcodes in the bottom, so you know the direction it's supposed to be facing. So let's go ahead and reinsert this, and then close everything up. So let me get these dirty filters out of the way, like this one. Get this out of the way, and yeah, look like they need to be changed. All right, we'll go ahead, open this up, do the same exact thing. Let me leave this one closed. We're gonna do the rear one, the one that's on the angle first, and then we'll do this one, then we'll put the cover and we'll just screw everything tight. All right, let's see if we can actually look up and see what's actually in there. All right, so you got the two holes, and you see the two holes, you got the little two thing at the top that'll probably go in. This is the angle one, and so at least we know where that one goes. Let's see if we can tilt up even more. Okay. All right, so that one's there. We're gonna leave that there, and then we're gonna insert the other one, which is right here. And then what we'll do, we'll put the cover on, which is in front of me, just to tighten it up. So let's do the other one. All right, barcodes will be on the bottom. All right, one very important thing that I want to say. When you push in the filter, they should be able to stand on their own like the one here. That means the hole that's at the top of it is basically facing those I would call those pegs, or whatever, those plastic thing that inserts right into the hole. We're gonna do the same thing with the angle bracket. Let me just push it up just to make sure. And we'll see if we can do the same thing just like we did with the one that's straight, the filter that's straight. All right, so that one seems to be held in by itself. That means that little those pegs are in that hole. So I'm gonna put back the cover with the 2 screws. The 2 screws, just in my opinion, just gives you extra work. I don't know why it's needed, but hey, I guess that's why they call it Mercedes. All right, so that's basically how we want both of them to look. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna insert the cover. We're gonna put the cover, you see the slot there, and you see the slot right underneath the filter. We can go ahead and insert it. All right, so right now, make sure everything is in the slot. Go ahead, we're gonna push this back up. All right, so that caught. Let's take the other screw. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Come here until this catches. All right, we're not gonna do it all the way. We wanna make sure that the 2 clips here, one here, that I'll just push to the right. We do the same thing for this one. Move this out of the way, push this up, and bring it back over. Takes a little bit of force to do, but you got the picture. And then we'll do the one on the right. Actually, to the left of me. Let's tighten my hand. We'll come over here. We'll do the same for this one. Tighten it by hand. And then we'll get the ratchet to finish. All right. We're gonna tighten up the screw. Flip the direction. Come here, we'll do the same thing for the one in the corner. We'll tighten that up. All right, that's tight. You don't want to over tighten your screws. Do this one just a little bit more. All right, so we have a cabin filter back. Now we're gonna put back the cover, which is right here. Take the cover, put this here, and then as we're pushing this back, the first thing we're gonna do is reconnect the switch for the light. And let's go ahead and just ease it in. Not a lot of force. You don't want anything breaking. We'll take a little electrical connector there. Hook up back the light. Push this back in a little bit more, and we're gonna do it with 2 hands. Go ahead. My bottom hand is down here. Pushing this back. I'm doing the same thing for this. This will come up like that. It's flush. Go back there. Go back there. We probably want to line up this screw with that silver piece right there, so everything is nice and pretty. Go ahead and do that. We'll take our same hex. We'll do it by hand first, and we'll start tighten them by hand until it catches. And you can see the cover is actually going up. Don't over tighten, there's no need to. I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. Everything in the back look flush like it's supposed to before you started working. And that's basically it, changing your cabin filter. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. This is changing the cabin filter on the Mercedes-Benz S560. It's a little bit different, just slightly different from the Mercedes-Benz 2016 S550. But as long as you understand the concept, what you need to do, the same thing for the E-Series. As long as you understand the concept, then I'm happy you learned something. Hopefully you enjoyed. Subscribe and like, and I'll talk to you soon.